Okay, I'm back. Thankfully, the controller reaches. Alright.
Because it wasn't.
I want to use this on what Gonta says. Damn it.
Damn it!
I don't fucking know, man.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get up or...
Is it Kibo's flashlight function against
The culprit
what he
sneaked-
says? Because it's too bright.
You had a
Oh.
light.
Is it Kibo's? Did I try Kibo's flashlight function against what she says? I feel like I just fucking tried every logical thing. This one's like weird. Sometimes they're just like really weird and like
Villain.
even if you get what's going on. Let's try that. No.
I was wrong!
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
to the floor.
Because it wasn't dark. You see,
Okay.
had a light.
That's wrong! I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the
Yeah.
room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through, and we...
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch.
So a light was not shined under the floor. Which
I guess I did
means
loose
I'm the
floorboards with
culprit.
that, which
Jeez.
Again,
Here I thought this would
if
be
they
the
used
case
any
where
light
the
at all,
murder
it would
could only
shine
be
through the
done by a
floor.
robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right. You made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
Such an asshole.
Neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness.
It's way too bright.
Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tanko lined up funny? Gonta think that was so culprit could stab Tanko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
What if...
Don't say it like that. You're better off not...
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too.
I think...
I'm just gonna ignore
I
it.
was gonna say, I thought that sounded familiar, but I guess that was from a different game too.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah.
And a theory that I had that I don't want to be true is that Miyu had night vision goggles and was able to see under the floor.
If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
We shouldn't
But like,
dismiss this
I don't
line of
know,
inquiry,
I don't think
however.
it's her. I think it's Kaito
Instead of butting our
who
heads
killed
against this,
Tanko.
how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly.
We already
Tanko
know that.
When?
Well, we know when, we don't know how.
During seance?
Well, we kinda know how.
Tenko was in the metal.
We know the
cage
murder
for
weapon.
whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal
No.
cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point. Yes, she was unmistakable.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the
I just
room was
thought,
dark?
like, I was trying to think about how Tsumugi could, like, cosplay at all and, like, do this in some way. And I was just thinking, like, what if she cosplays as somebody, and then they die? And then it looks like that person's dead, but that person's actually, like, really alive. And they're just, like, hiding somewhere.
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Damn.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
Oh, it's because the cage.
She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
Right, because we proposed that the blood.
Cage was lifted.
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Hmm.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no down!
listen.
When Tenko got killed, it
I think it's so what Gonta says.
She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead.
Was lifted.
Hey. Hey. See, sometimes they make like 100% sense. Or at least they make more sense.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted.
Hang on.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Please do not orgasm during the trial, thanks.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here! No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Interesting. Oh, fuck. Truth Blade.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage! They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
Yeah, it's the under the
The
floorboard.
blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I was wrong.
I was
The
wrong.
blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the
Damn, it
cage's
did not work.
gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo! The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from
I
the
didn't mean to
cage's
do that.
gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
I think it's this one
The
probably.
blade's
I
all
don't
you
know.
need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
No.
The blade's all you need.
Is it the
If
cage?
you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Is it because she is the marker stone because she has her head down? Is that what it's supposed to be?
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Yeah. I didn't get the perfect slice, but it's weird for that, so it doesn't matter.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko.
It's
while
true.
She was in that position.
He's right, you
I
know.
messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Miu. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Jesus.
no worries.
Oh my god, no, Gonta.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Spirit killed
Here
Tenko.
we go with this shit again.
What are you talking about? That's not possible!
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human.
Don't say stupid stuff like that! Screw spirits!
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit?
Mm.
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible! Spirits can't be culprits!
It's true.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible
There's a
circumstances.
sickle under the floorboard.
Well-
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
Wait! I know! What if the culprit was
Oh
hiding
my God.
inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree
noticed.
with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting
She killed herself? The culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. Herself. Where?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko was the culprit?
She committed suicide.
How though?
Suicide?
That still doesn't make sense.
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed.
But the sickle wasn't directly under the...
After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Unless I guess she could reach
she
down
took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
and throw it.
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie. Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right? Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But
I don't think that's the correct
why do it during the
choice.
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
That face is so creepy.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I don't think that makes sense.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. He told me.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
It's true.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
I'm surprised they're all pointing their fingers at Maki
Jeez,
immediately.
You're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip trial.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart
Damn.
doesn't twinkle anymore. But I want to believe in her.
Believe in the Tenko that believes in you.
She wouldn't try to take us down.
Yeah, I'd disagree with that.
Me too. Gonta,
I don't think she would do that.
Tenko commit suicide.
without a reason.
Tenko did commit suicide. That would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko,
That's the easiest answer is not always the right one. Young Padawan.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns
Will
out
you
I'm
trust
wrong,
me, Maki?
You can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I'll see you guys after the seance. Here we go.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
finally, with the last of her strength,
Mm.
she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Except for the hole in the corner.
So far, suicide seems to be the best
What's
explanation.
Monokuma File 3 have? Let's see. Is it because she was stabbed in the back of her neck?
Her
It's
plan
like, why
was to
would she
take
do
us down
that?
with her. So she hid her true intentions.
But if Tenko did, it would explain how she died during the seance. Secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed.
Finally, with the last of her...
No. Probably not that one.
I was wrong!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
No. Kind of a gamble. Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly evidence.
So far, suicide seems to be the best
I feel like it's the hole in the corner. I should go
Her
with my
plan was
initial.
to take us down with her.
No.
True intent.
It's, yeah, okay, it's this one.
Commit. How she
Or not
died
this
during
one, the next one. Oh, I hit the white one.
And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
What about the hole in the corner? There's also like a billion reasons, like, okay, what about the cut floorboards? Why is that not here? What about all that? Really?
Damn it!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
Cage
But
child.
if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself
Okay,
with
so it's
it.
not that one. I don't think it's that one at all, man.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Is it?
threw the
Oh.
sickle
I
underneath
feel like I
the
tried that
floor.
already. I don't remember though. Yeah, I tried that already.
So far, it seems to be the best explanation.
I don't think it's the cage trial, because I don't know what that would have to do with it.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it
Secretly brought the sickle. Stab yourself with
With the last of strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
It has to be the first one, I think.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
I don't know, none of these seem like I have evidence to counter. Like, take us down with her, I tried that.
did commit suicide. It would
I think I
explain
tried
how
this
she
for
died
that
during
one.
the
I don't want to
seance.
try it and fuck up, so.
She could have
I
secretly
tried that.
the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Oh, wait.
All the pieces fit.
Is it this one? Because why would she try to take them down with
So
her
far, suicide
if,
seems to be the
like,
best
the
explanation.
there was the
Her
second
plan
murder,
was to take us down with her.
but she didn't know about that, so. I don't. This one's so fucking stupid. I don't know which one it is. Oh my god, my controller.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Why? They're so stupid.
Hid her true intentions.
It has to be her last moment since it's the only new thing. But I don't know which one to try that on. Did I try it on the first one? I'm gonna try it again because
She threw the
I'm like running out of
sickle
time. Why?
So far,
These
suicide
segments,
seems to be
it's not like they're hard, they're just misleading. And it's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's fucking...
Oh no!
Because the fucking options that they give you never, like, always make 100% sense. Oh my god. It is
Is that... We can't let it end here!
really annoying.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
I don't think it's that one.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide,
It's not that. It's not that piece of evidence, because I tried out all three.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
What the heck?
And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Latching on to the easiest answer.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
if Tenko did, so she died in the seance.
Secretly brought the sickle.
I feel like it has to be with the last one.
Damn it!
Yeah, because that's the inference that I can make. This one sucks.
Last of her
Gonna try everything. Maybe it's Monokuma. Fucking.
So far, suicide.
She could have.
I missed. Okay.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us
This?
down with her.
I don't know how. I thought I tried this already.
Her strength.
No, it's not this. So it has to be the second thing.
I was wrong.
What did I not try on the second thing?
Seems to be the best explanation.
Tried that.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intention.
Tried holding the corner.
But it... She died.
No.
Damn it!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Does this say anything? Wait. It doesn't give me any like important information. I don't understand. Is it this one? Well, I tried like everything that makes sense.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did
I
commit
tried
suicide,
that.
it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought them.
Has to be on the first one then.
So far, suicide seems to be
Did
the
I
best
try the cage
explanation.
shroud on the first one?
Damn it!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
I don't know what I didn't
Her
try
plan was
yet.
to take us down.
Did I try this? Yeah, I tried this one like everything. I don't understand. Really fucking annoying
So far,
though.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Does it want me to lie? Do I have to lie? Is that what it is? Not that. Probably gonna game over again. I'm just gonna do it this way though. This is really fucking annoying.
So far, suicide
It's
seems
like
to
the
be the
least
best
obvious
explanation.
thing. Try this one again.
Down.
Okay. You sure?
Oh
You
no!
know, no die.
Is this...
I don't know if there's parts where you like actually have to lie. I don't think there is. Cause like he's like, oh, I have to convince them. It has to. I think
So far,
fucking like
suicide
I haven't tried hole in the corner on this one in my fucking new run. Okay, so it's not that one at all. I tried every single one on
I
that one.
was wrong!
So far, suicide.
I definitely tried this one, and I
Her
definitely
plan was
tried
to
this
take us
one.
down with her.
I definitely tried this one on the next one. I don't know if I tried this one.
It explains how she died.
She could have secretly brought them.
I'm pretty sure I tried this one. I don't. I must have to lie. That has to be the only fucking thing.
So far,
But this doesn't seem like a lying segment. I don't understand. It has to be the last one then.
So she hid her true intention.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intention.
Oh, it still shoots.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
I don't. What am I missing here,
So far,
man?
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Okay, I have Tenko died instantly. I have to lie and say that to fucking Kyo, I guess.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Because that's like the only option. Tried literally everything else.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. because she died instantly.
Instantly?
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Gonna agree because I told her.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly.
What?
It was completely
As an
unclear that I was
assassin,
supposed to
I
lie.
specialize in killing my targets. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You'd better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit.
Just like I thought. Tenko would...
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Let's start the debate again. Ugh. Sound during seance.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothered me. The seance failed. The
Ritual was perfect.
perfect and yet
No.
how utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while singing the song, I heard something fall.
I agree!
I agree.
Himiko, you think that something...
I'm pretty sure it was thud originally, not bang.
Something heavy fell down. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Ugh, just had to sneeze.
I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Tenko's head? Oh fuck. Cross piece. Sickle? Was it the sickle being thrown?
Damn it!
A cross piece. But how could I don't feel like that would make a thud. Loud thud. The cross piece? What is...
Damn it!
It has to be the loose floorboard then, that's the only thing I can think of. Unless it was the dog statue. Well, I don't fucking know, man. There's only so many things that could make that sound, and I don't think the floorboards would. Yeah, the sound during the seance made the seance sound. I don't know, the iron cage? But no, because then you'd have to be this. Yeah, okay, well, that...
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
I don't know how.
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Oh, I see. Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Like, sometimes this game, like, it expects you to keep up with its bullshit logic. Like, I feel like a lot of these are just lucky guesses.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. That person tore off the floorboard.
That
No.
wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No.
But that statue was still on top of the
It's the
cage.
cross piece.
Culprit hide under That's not with such.
But we said there was no floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that
Oh
comes
my
loose
God.
when you step on it is dangerous. It's like I'm the only one here staying on the ball.
Experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Balls are the best of friends.
Hmm.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. That person tore off the floorboard.
I disagree with that, but I don't fucking know, man.
Someone who participated.
That is not that.
That wouldn't make such a loud crash.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
Good
We
as
already
fuck.
said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be...
I think it is his thing. I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the fact they're all fucking talking nonsense, dude. I think it's this and what Kokichi said. I'm gonna guess.
There was no...
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
I missed. There we go.
I agree.
I don't know how.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone...
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do
What's
that?
it cut like,
What
dude?
did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What word is this? Oh god. Seesaw, okay. There's a W. Seesaw board? Seesaw floorboard, no. I only have like one fucking hit left, how did that happen? Seesaw... Cut? I don't... What is seesaw... T? No, I don't... I didn't see a B, so... God, this is really annoying.
We can't let it end here.
I feel like I should have these done already, but they're so stupid in this trial. The logic that's being used is fucking ridiculous. Don't know where a W is. Alright, I don't know what the fuck this word is. I tried like everything. Did I try F? Okay, it's not F, not C, not T. Try E? E. Esau? F? G? Esau effect? I thought that was an F. Yeah, it's a seesaw effect. Ah, fuck, I thought that was a T. One of these is a T. And I don't know how much longer this trial is gonna go for, because we still have to solve the other murder, and that murder is way more important. This is only like part of it.
The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage, meaning if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with
I'll try my best though.
The next cross piece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
I feel like this wouldn't work.
Lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
So they put the sickle above her head beforehand, and then they seesawed her into
That's
it.
exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
What?
How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick,
What?
the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Yeah, how'd they do that? Unless they fucking... I guess they could crawl out from under the floorboard on the side. So it was Himiko. Where's the sickle? Underneath the floorboard. Oh, was that...
I was wrong!
Oh, that was while the murder was happening. I'm sorry, I thought that was, between the victim... Yeah, when Tenko was killed. Okay, so... Wait, did I... How?
Oh no!
Did I fuck up again? What? Oh, they switched around? Oh, those are ones I've tried. The top of the cage.
That's it.
Oh, I see what they're
Sickle
saying.
was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing
They stuck
down.
the blade slightly into the cage. Yeah. Like that.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering
So it
the
was
cage.
in the statue. But then how did it get under the floorboards?
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick.
This
which
is
made the statue
ridiculous.
wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw,
There's what?
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over.
This is fucking stupid.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
This is so fucking dumb.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox.
I thought the
idea.
fucking bowling ball shit was a stretch. With the fucking, oh, he fucking perfectly crafted this bowling ball track and it would fall on his head. But that's more believable than this fucking horse shit.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got
It
stabbed. while
is
she was in the
crazy.
cage.
Fuck you.
So the sound we heard was the culprit
Seesaw
stomping on the
garbage.
floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
Ooh. Did he do it just to do it?
They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprits! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one
It's
behind
either
the
her or
seesaw
him.
homicide.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim
But
into
what
the
about the
prepared
dried blood?
That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it?
We already visited this. But
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who
the
chose...
dried blood still doesn't make sense, because
You
why
likely
was it
found out
there?
about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Mm-hmm. Which is also suspicious. So, he
Our
could have
culprit,
just
Himiko,
suggesting the
prepared her
seance is
seesaw
actually
trap ahead of
suspicious.
time.
Because he could have just pretended to be like, oh, where's a dark place? And then he would
Then
have
she
known
waited for me to
already.
host the seance and suggested the middle. She
So
let us
honestly,
all
he
into
probably
holding the
did it.
seance right where she wanted it.
But did he do the first murder?
Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
No. I don't know if she did it, but... Oh, here we go. This means it's halfway done. Jesus Christ. I need to get a drink real quick, actually. Mouth's really dry. I'm gonna leave it at the screen real quick. Right back. I'm back. Oh. Got a nice Diet Peach Snapple. Alright. Sorry, that noise is probably terrible, but it's just the cord rubbing up against the table that my mic is on. Intermission. Victim quiz. Damn. Why are you being such a downer, man? Put this up here for a second. I'm listening to the conversation, man. Don't worry.
Absolutely right. Hey,
I don't know about that one.
all right.
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon too. Hell yeah. Why does that tree have apples and oranges on it? That's bullshit.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
That's pretty good.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
I'm kind of getting sick and tired of these. I'm glad that they're dying.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Damn.
You know what
He's
else
gonna
is
kill
scary?
again.
Sweet buns. Yep. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all!
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Damn.
Did you hear
Oh, he's
something?
gonna die.
No, I didn't.
Oh, one of them's gonna die, or both of them. He's gonna snap. They're playing with fire.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used
No,
that
you
trap to
did.
kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips,
Honky
did you
lips.
kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening. I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
No, I think Kyo genuinely did it because the signs point to him more.
Himiko.
him being very vocal,
If you want to vote for me, then just...
and he could have set it up from the beginning.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
He's the lanky, weird-looking guy.
Himiko, don't give up.
You'll see him.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you. I'm too tired. It's all just...
But again, like, this is only
I can't put up with it anymore.
this is only part of the trial. This doesn't necessarily mean whoever did this part even did the part that matters. That's him.
Himiko was the one who chose that
Yeah,
room.
he's
Therefore, she
keeps
is
being really
unmistakably
vocal
the
about
culprit.
her having done it.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tanko! Himiko not that kind of person! Gonta can tell by Himiko's face!
Himiko's a little...
I mean, he's not a ninja.
so
He's
I
just
don't
a
think
freak.
he's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless.
No, it's not! We gotta be strong.
Such a pure
Keep
boy.
thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Yeah, because I think that Himiko is just like
Performing the seance
genuinely fucked up.
was Himiko's decision.
Bloody Kokichi.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty
Weird
rooms,
try.
why did you select
It's probably this actually, because it wouldn't be able to work without the seance in the beginning, so.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Oh, you know what?
Opinions are empty words.
There was the broken, like, fencing. Yeah,
Performing
It's-
the
it's
seance
definitely
in
him.
that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
no.
What if someone steered her into picking...
Yes, that's the right one. Damn it, I missed. No.
Of the 3 empty rooms,
Damn it, that's gotta be it.
because you laid your
Yeah, even
I
if
think
Himiko
that's
picked
not necessarily wrong, what Gonta's saying. But I think it is what, Mugi said. That's the important thing.
was
What if someone steered her into...
Yaga. No, damn it.
damn it!
Thought that would work for sure.
Performing the seance
In
in
the
that
corner,
room
bloody
was
Kokichi.
Himiko's decision, was it not?
Oh, wait a
What
second.
if someone steered her into picking
Wait,
that
but...
room?
Of the 3 empty
Yeah, okay. No, it is him.
why did you select the middle one?
Because
Because you
he
laid
said he
your
fell,
trap there.
but he
Was
fucking...
Trap only in that room?
The blood just probably dripped down onto
Other
him.
rooms may be trapped too.
But no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Fuck, I don't know now. The culprit's plan was to make Himiko a suspect. How? And what would that tell us?
Performing the seance.
I still think
in
it's
that
him,
room
though.
was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if
Kokichi
someone
didn't say
steered her into
anything.
picking that room?
He tried Gonta's thing.
The middle one, Himiko. Because you laid your trap there.
Only in that room. Other rooms may be trapped.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to use for this. Oh, okay, no. Okay, it's Bloody Kokichi because the other rooms were trapped.
Seance in that room was
That's what it is. Got it. Yeah, because he fell. That's right, he was going to a different room, and then he fell. So yeah, it is. He just set traps in all the rooms because those are the darkest rooms, and which it didn't matter which one she picked.
Just like
Because
Gota said, each room was the
What? Is that
Kokichi will
they
tell
all
you.
would have been trapped.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
While you were in the room next to you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it.
Wha- Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
I still don't understand why there was dried blood down there, though.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
Maybe he cut himself while he was like.
So the real trap was for
Following
someone
the
else to
things?
pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
It's you.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Himiko, you really need to get your shit together, so we can actually execute you for killing Angie.
She said that if you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside
Yeah.
everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
Hey, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro. Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Hmm.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
He would have, fucking... Kyo would have known how to draw the circle around the floorboard. Because he did it. Nobody stepped on it because of the circle. Yeah.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
He's so fucking numbered, dude. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that he
You were warned not to step on the circle.
fucking, that he killed Angie.
The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
And he also would have been able to move around in the dark because he knew exactly how the circle was.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Yeah. Where is he?
It has to be you! Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Because it's
you were the
obvious.
one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick, but that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder.
With him setting it all up, it makes more sense with the seesaw nonsense. But it's still fucking ridiculous
The person who
that
drew
you would
the
even
magic
think
circle
that up.
has to be the culprit. Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
Of course he did.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
Yeah, because he's
What
a
if I
people,
am the
like,
culprit as
and
well?
culture person.
Then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
Touch. Oh. I don't know. It's not Sixth Sense. Hearing? Either hearing or touch. Touch?
That's it!
Yes,
The culprit used
Yeah.
touch.
It's basically like, at the end of the day, it's pretty much like
That way they
Mafia.
could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move them, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
There's a statue.
Of course, the answer to that is there was.
Hang on. Ugh. Alright. Is it B? No. I don't know what the first word is, but I'm pretty sure the second word is statue. Oh, magic circle. I think this is an eye. I think that was an eye as well. Hey. Fuck, I missed the R's. I'm getting some real sus vibes from Gonta. Jesus. That whole vibe thing really pisses me off when they do that. I could not find an L. Because it's like completely based off of nothing. It's like they're trying to like metagame when there's like nothing to go off of.
That's it.
And it's shit like that that makes it easier for people to win.
The circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong. Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Yeah, he would have had to disrupt the magic circle.
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain.
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh,
May I have
he
your
has it in
attention,
his
please?
like memory bank.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
I said cut that out!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
This is really OP.
Ready?
Yeah, it was for fucking. She did it purposely for fucking sexual purposes.
Also use
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
No, what part of the magic circle is the most suspicious? This one? I don't see what's wrong with the corners. I can't see where the corners of the room are. That one?
There!
I guess? I don't know.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners. which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
I don't know how he'd walk over the salt without disturbing it, though.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Your what? Why?
So...
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Oh yeah?
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty.
I see.
So, see? You're all grossed out. This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan. Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it.
Really now?
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Oh my god, my man. We got you. Can we please move on so we can find the real fucking killer? Oh my god, you better be the killer of Angie too, or so help me god, I'll fucking end my life.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
He's really hitting the hard bro, I'm down as fuck. He really wants us to think that.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what if the
Yeah, I forgot how to do it.
It was set up in the cage.
That is
The
true.
only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
Forgot about
True,
that.
we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
It's the dog statue.
The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Really? Did he lift the sheet?
The only
He was on. Yeah, okay. He removed the sheet.
person who could have collected
That's the
the
sheep.
sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Here we go.
I'll cut through your words.
Yeah, like, he doesn't even have to fight this hard over it, because unless he did the first murder, we're not gonna be able to do anything to him. Like, we can't just kill him. We'd just be forever suspicious of him.
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
They could lock him up, but...
And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh.
It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Just like, you got me.
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
Oh my god.
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko. That is the
Such a
truth.
meme.
But it is meaningless in this class trial.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue.
I mean, he could just be fucking lying. He could have actually done it.
That's gotta be a lie.
But he could be telling the truth.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
Finally, we're back at the
How
important
could I have
thing.
possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko,
I mean, to be fair, the sword did come from his
I understand how you feel, Himiko.
place.
But maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human
There he
feelings?
goes with this shit again.
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Hmm.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Oh, I see.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the
He's the
culprit.
culprit of the second murder, but not the first, you dimwits.
Sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Idiots.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument
Oh,
is
it's a
getting
debate.
intense. At times like this, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its fifth.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been waiting.
What were you waiting for?
It's the divided debate. Why is Maki on the vote now side?
Killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana
Oh.
was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Anyone could have
Anyone
entered my
could
lab.
have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second Blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of
This
Tenko's
is
death.
like
Can't we just
me,
close now?
Kyo, and Kibo versus everybody else.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
He forced his way into Angie's research
It's
lab
me
and
and like all
killed
the
her.
dickheads.
Kyo killed Tenko
I'll
and
have to do it all over again.
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research
I
lab.
can do it all over again because I fucked one up. Are you kidding me?
Katana was found.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko. Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a
Kokichi.
second Blackened we need to find.
I actually like this part. This
Planning
part's
to
really
use the
cool.
new
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added.
I got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Crouch bind. Oh fuck. Full counter. Boom. Get fucked. Unplug this now. It should be
We'll
alright.
stake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the
Yeah,
clues
the
found
dried
in
blood.
Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Dried blood.
This is it!
It's been in my fucking head for the entire trial.
Maki and I found it during the investigation.
So weird.
It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit
Unless Kyo
stomped on.
had gone under there before.
Is that Tenko's blood?
It could be Angie's blood.
Far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Does it make sense that he would kill Angie and then set up the next thing? That so he could make it look like, oh, I just killed Tenko, I didn't kill Angie. Poor Tenko.
Damn it!
Wait, what? Those two things are the same. This and this are the same thing.
That's it! The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Or the scene.
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's.
It was
It was
Angie.
Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit
Hmm.
waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you...
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
To perform the
Angie have business in
thing.
rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. but I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my luck.
No, it is true. You probably would have gone to those.
The art research lab.
No, we're not killing Kyo because he
She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
He was the second murder, so they can't do anything to him.
Except for candles.
But now we're trying to figure out who did the
Keep herself awake at night.
Oh, she probably did want the candle actually.
On her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mia.
But it's seeming like Kokichi also did the first murder, so he might just die
Is
anyway.
not where Angie was killed.
Or not Kokichi, fucking
She
Kyo.
was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab?
It's for the candle, to burn the Necronomicon.
Candles.
I agree. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, her kinky wax play.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked.
She looks totally different from that angle.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain on the floorboards.
The clutch.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may
She
be
had
possible
2 wounds.
to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
She could have been
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
yeah.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
The forehead. Oh well. That too. But probably the forehead thing. What is the proof that Andrew's still alive after being attacked? It might be the tape actually. It's either ooh.
This is it!
Yeah, it's that one.
The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
The tape was to stop the bleeding, I guess.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there.
Why would
that
you
the
leave that
culprit
tape as
finished her
evidence
off.
though? That's just sloppy.
All clear. This? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all?
He's going Super Saiyan.
You what?
What? What are...
I will not fear. I
Oh.
will not back down. Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There
Is it
no
actually a
meaning to
girl?
them. You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
Oh god. Here we go. This fucking freak. Okay. The bloody
Angie
duct
was
tape is
attacked
gonna
in
be
the
what I have
empty
to
room
use.
first, and then carried into the research lab.
Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
I mean, it's looking like he's gonna die
Say the
anyway,
culprit
so.
carried Angie's body,
Because he definitely did
and not a
both.
single drop of blood fell.
Yeah, here we
The
go.
hallway and empty room had no blood stains.
Duct
Even
tape.
if we wiped them
What?
down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left
How
behind.
did I
But there
miss
was no
that many
evidence
times?
anywhere, was there,
There we go.
I'll cut through your words. There was evidence left at the scene.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Yes.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit
Yeah, I'm
should
definitely
have
calling
gotten.
it after this. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours.
Since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have
These
fallen
trials,
through
man, they go
blows
fucking
and
forever.
ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person
Yeah.
who could have killed Angie.
Himiko.
It has to be you. It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be someone else, but it's fine.
Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, maybe he was setting up the Tenko murder, and then Angie just walked in, and he was like, "Oh fuck."
That's it.
Yeah.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tanko?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tinko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing 2 is pointless.
But it's a good way to cover your
If you
tracks.
get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
I mean, it could also just confuse the murder.
Why you kill 2 of our friends? What on earth are you talking about? No. I'm not the
Oh,
culprit.
he's vibrating.
Why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
I really don't like this.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
This is fucking weird.
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
No, they already did my second personality as the killer in the first game.
There is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge.
I think he's just crazy.
I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
That's just like his
Freaks me the fuck out!
calming version. It's so weird.
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
What weapon did he use? Oh, I have to do the boss fight.
You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm
Oh.
not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
I forgot how weird this is.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
It's like this weird rhythm game that's not actually a rhythm game because there's like zero fucking
You are
rhythm to do it
simply
to.
wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Apologize. Apologize. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit.
Okay.
You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
Oh. Removed. No. Oh my
I
god.
told you I am not
I
the
looked
culprit.
away and
So why are you
of
looking
course.
at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
It ends here! Kyo hit Angie with
I'm
the
pretty
same
sure it
floorboard
is
used
actually
in
a
the
dude.
seesaw trick.
He's just a freak.
I see. And how do you...
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard. Angie's blood? Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie. I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
That's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
That chef that killed himself, his name was Sean Stewie.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Kyo.
Is that a real
I
thing, or
want
did
to
you just make that
confess.
up?
No.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was gonna give me options, and I have my options on the side. Alright, who's the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Probably not gonna that one. What weapon knocked Angie? Removes floorboard. Really tired, actually. Was compressing the injury on Angie's head. Tape. I have the tape. Yes. What is this? What weapon killed Angie? The katana. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? Handle of the spinning katana. Hit the sliding one. Angie's body was found. Who unlocked the door? Kichi. What object did Tengo? Austin. What weapon did the culprit set up? The sick wall. Two more. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Salt. Then moved the gold leaf katana. Magic circle get erased. killed me. Oh, Angie was the katana, yeah. Okay. Lock all these, because I'm gonna use them anyway. Oh, I didn't even realize that was Elliot. I thought it was just your names are both pink, so I didn't even see that it was the same. Or I thought it was the same people talking. I'm not gonna watch Hina Matsuri and give live commentary, but you know, that's a fun idea. Who's the culture with the salt? The culprit with the salt. Salt name. There's Alright, I'll get back to that one. Whose effigy was stabbed? Who unlocked the door? Kichi. Good sides. Boy. The culprit approached the cage. That doesn't even make sense.
This is the truth of the case.
Because if I do that, then it would just be me streaming my face as I talk about Hina Matsuri.
It was late
And
last
you're
night.
the only one who wants
The
that.
culprit was in an empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned.
Can this
To
trial
use
be
the
over so I
floorboard
can
as a
rest?
seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3
Is there
rooms.
a way I can put it on auto? There we go. Just do it.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder.
Please do not eat my anime Blu-ray
Now that
DVD
Angie
copy
had
of
seen
Redmond.
it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their
Here's
own lab.
recap.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the
Just
neck.
like to let it play out
finally
instead of
killing her.
smashing through it, and so you get the full experience.
Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room
Yeah,
mystery.
he fucking confused the shit out of me.
They used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere.
Video books, but
And
for
the other
manga
was the key to locking the room.
in a video.
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear
That's
entrance.
basically what you're watching. And then he
spun
had
the
sex
effigy
with the
around
doll.
to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock.
Yeah,
locking
this
the
part's
door.
bullshit.
A difficult trick, but remember,
Yeah,
the lock was
bullshit
so loose
trick.
it moved at the
That's
slightest
not the
touch.
issue with it.
The
That's
culprit
not the
also
issue
would
with
have
it
had the
at
opportunity
all.
to attempt it many times.
Oh my god. There's
Once
parts of
complete,
this are just so
the door
dumb.
was locked, but the duct
I
tape
hate
was
this
left
trial.
behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point,
This
it
is
was
the
too
dumbest
late.
trial so far.
The room was sealed.
Well, I like
There
that
was no way for them to
upskirt
get back
fucking,
inside.
that wax upskirt shot that they have. I didn't even notice that. I love that Super Mario 64
Then,
font.
this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
Keep fucking bumping the table.
But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance.
This is the longest fucking trial for this long ass murder.
For the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance.
You know, Jet Set.
Tenko volunteered to be the medium.
I could
But
see
she
that.
never imagined it would get her killed.
That looks like they tried to
Perform the
write Act
seance,
4
the
and
culprit
then
claimed
somebody
he needed
smeared the
something
ink.
for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard.
I thought the stone was gonna be important to the murder, but it really
Tenko,
wasn't.
at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we
That's a
each
pretty
stood
cool
in one
act
corner
by.
and sang the Caged Child song.
Himiko looks like completely different in this anime
When the
style.
song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the
It's
medium.
hard anime style.
But our culprit had another plan: to commit a murder in the
Oh,
darkness.
don't get me wrong, dude. Like this one's like the way the murders happen is always complete fucking
Way toward Tenko.
bullshit.
It would have been quite
But
difficult
it's
to
always
do in
like,
total darkness.
okay, if somebody really put in the time and effort, yes, that would work. But like that's super fucking bullshit, and it would never work. But
The culprit felt for the
it's
salt
still
and used it to guide them along.
it's still not completely impossible.
And when the culprit
And that's how
reached
they
the
get away
center of
with
the
it.
circle, they found the floorboard.
You just have
that
to
had
think
its
up of a
crosspiece
reason
cut
for
off the night
everything.
before.
Even if it's dumb. Like somebody got killed with a fucking bowling ball.
Stomped down hard on the floorboard.
I think it was a bowling ball, I'm pretty sure it was. It was some type of large ball or something.
And pushed
Or
Tenko's body up
globe.
toward the
No, I think
ceiling
it
of
was
the
a
cage.
bowling ball.
Tenko was stabbed
Or
in the
just
back
like
of
some
the
kind
neck
of
with
hard
a
ball.
sickle on the top of the cage.
Because they made
She
like
was
a
killed
path
right
of
before
books
our
and it
eyes,
fucking
and
rolled
we didn't
down
even
and
see
hit
it.
him in the back of the head. The seesaw shit though.
After committing the
It's so
crime, the
dumb.
culprit followed the salt back to the corner.
It's so... Oh
Finished the
god.
ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically,
Schrodinger's
the
law.
final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence.
Yeah, no,
That
I think
evidence
all of
was the
them.
magic
Well,
circle that the culprit used to
I
navigate
feel like
in the dark.
it made you think less in like the first couple games. Like, okay, that's absolute horseshit. Like,
However,
it
the
definitely
culprit
they were
didn't know that
definitely weird,
Himiko had taken a picture.
but this is like
Himiko
absolute
saved us.
fucking garbage.
Without that, we wouldn't know what
Like,
changes were made to the circle.
I think a lot of the first two games were like, oh, they used their secret talent to help them kill, which makes sense because they're really good at that thing. But this is he just did a bunch of fucking bullshit
The ultimate anthropologist.
because he's an
You're the culprit
anthropologist,
behind these murders.
which technically he did use his talent, I guess, to make the circle, and he used the sword and shit, but
That's where my detective work leads us. It all.
okay, a snap.
There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Fortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
It was my dream to
Get
make
this freak
100
outta here.
friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
I knew you
Hands
nothing.
up, Bach. Let's
Hmm.
vote for this kooky bastard and be done with
Yes,
this already.
amen.
Roger that. One voting time coming up.
Dude, yeah, it's Todd Habby, dude.
The heart racing excitement as
The heart racing excitement.
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off,
It's voting time.
He needs those 100 friends on Facebook. Sorry, my man. You got ganked.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see.
Unanimous. Are we gonna get a tie?
Chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Here we go. Yeah, I fucking retried like 6 times. I still got an A.
Wah! Absolutely right. All right.
For now,
no.
right.
Oh?
Hey,
Hey, hey!
Shut up!
Hmm.
eh?
Yes. There is someone that I love. I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by
That's like his alter ego.
None can come between us. We are bound by an intense
Oh,
love,
okay.
no matter what anyone says.
Literally like the other side of his hair.
What? Don't tell me.
Wonderful.
Wait.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kersploosh!
Hmm.
Hey!
Hey,
You see,
Yeah.
sister.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Me too, going to me too.
Wait!
Jesus.
Right?
Oh my god.
Wait,
Whatever is the matter?
Oh, I love this game.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved
Oh,
me
this
so
is so
deeply.
weird. Do you see the top left? No physical connection. Was that there the first time? I didn't see that. Oh, that's really good.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love.
Oh my
None could stop
god.
the love we shared.
Oh, I love this so much.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh, I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my
What do you mean
sister's
you just
warmth.
like this?
For my beloved sister.
Always messing around.
No. Huh? Sister. However... Huh? Do you understand? For my beloved sister!
Is he acting like he's haunted by his sister's ghost?
Incomprehensible.
Sister. Yes.
what?
I am Korekio's older sister.
What?
Yes.
Nearly, huh? Nearly? You should use that as blackmail for Todd
I am
Habercorn.
pleased. Sister. Korekio.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
There's also audio of Todd Habercorn acting like his sister that he wants to fuck.
Told you.
Ew.
Well,
What was that?
Because
unacceptable.
Hmm. I see.
Huh? Wonderful.
Damn.
Yeah?
Why, you?
Then...
Damn. The fat Yaga. Yeah, no, he's just fucking crazy.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Huh?
But... can this be? Beautiful.
No way!
Freak alert.
Let's see. For my beloved sister!
Luigi is just on the side like, what the fuck is going on? Is this real?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
However...
What is that?
Korekio.
Hmm. Okay.
Why?
Oh, fucking Christ.
But how?
He made Gonta sad, man. Oh god. Ricky G's face in the back, you're right.
Do not worry. That's right.
So much to take in. Only somebody as batshit crazy as this guy could think up such a fucking ridiculous plan.
What was that?
Well... and another thing.
Damn.
Maybe.
Can this guy get ganked already? Hmm.
Shut up!
Ooh, I don't like that if people were watching this.
You got me.
So then... Sister...
Didn't they already, like... I think they already glossed over a part where, like... We'll probably get more lore after he dies. But I think... Was this the game where there was, like, a wall with all their pictures on it?
Sister...
And there was also, like, the part where they got reset.
Correggio.
Which makes me think they're, like, ghosts in a simulation or something? Ghosts in the machine? I don't know.
Huh? Sister... That's right.
What?
Therefore,
I'm hurrying, dude. I'm hurrying.
from an anthropological
Trying to get through the
point of view,
dialogue. He's about to die. As soon as he dies, I'm fucking done. So he's gonna die, and they're gonna play a cutscene, and then
Yes.
it'll be the next chapter.
What was that?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe.
Hmm.
That's right. Humanity is beautiful.
It's punishment time!
Here we go. It's basically just murder mystery every time, yeah. It's kind of like Persona murder mystery. It's like Persona, but without all the grinding bullshit and like the RPG. Oh god. Oh. I see. Did he just run into the fire? Yeah. I knew one of them was gonna die. Oh god, he's just getting burned, huh? Okay. There he is. There's his sister. Oh my god, he's killing the ghost too! Oh my god! Oh my god! What an asshole! He fucking gave his sister salt and they just killed his ghost. Oh my god. Incest denied, dude. Absolutely cucked.
How gory!
What a legend. Saving us from this incest.
How can this
Jesus Christ. Yeah, your child sure did kill himself too. Holy shit.
That's right!
Hey,
Eh?
Damn. Rip Monodam.
Will now. Wah, 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 wah.
I'm surprised they didn't bring Rantaro back, honestly.
You?
I told you. What's the point?
I was really expecting that to happen because it would clear up what his talent was. Hmm.
Oh, yeah. So long. Farewell.
Always messing around. Of course!
Here's the hope talk, like there always is.
But...
God is dead. Jesus Christ.
You're right.
Real shit. Yeah, man, rip Chiaki. Nagito Komaeda did nothing wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, these games are absolutely long. The first one is like kind of long, the second one is long, and this one's really fucking long. Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. That's right.
Monkey. I can't wait to have alone time with you.
Oh.
Okay, so something has to happen with it. 9 seems like a lot.
Actually...
But
Well, you know.
Not half yet.
how rude.
But you know,
Yeah, Gonta's bug orgy was in chapter 2.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Well, of course.
What a good chapter. This chapter is fucking batshit.
How exciting!
Oh, okay.
No way!
Kokichi, I feel like, will probably live to the end just because he's such a shit.
You alright?
What do you mean missing her? You mean them?
Hey, okay.
Oh, was he talking about Himiko? Okay.
Oh.
You're so dumb.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Because I'm a liar.
Wouldn't have any free will if the world was compromised with just the
But-
truth.
Right?
Nuh-uh. Because... Hey!
Remember her? There you go. Damn. Is this gonna be her snapping?
Damn it.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that. Damn. Cry face. Damn. Sad boys. Alright, we're gonna get the cutscene now? Okay, maybe not. Oh.
Is she hard to carry?
God,
Papa?
Gonta's literally such. He's just the best.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
When he dies, it's gonna be the saddest thing.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
Jesus.
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
I don't think Gonta knows what that means. Good, Kaito.
Huh?
Why has he been, like, acting weird?
But
Got it.
okay, okay.
Got it.
Why is he actually dying? What the fuck? What happened?
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet.
What? Why is he dying?
No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Kaito, do you have, like, a terminal illness that we should know about? Nine people. Serious mask. Oh, that's his. Yes. I guess we're not gonna get a cutscene this time. Look. Kinda looking forward to that. don't know if I should, like, stop here. Okay, no, here we go.
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh? I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this.
Okay.
Guess I should start from the beginning. That's the way it is.
Nice.
Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people.
Oh, fuck.
Now, the important part of that rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one, and never forget. You wanted this killing game, so you have to win, no matter what.
The fuck?
No matter what.
Okay. Epic. Live and let the languid world live. Okay. Okay.